Good morning. Let's play some chess. 15 minutes, 10 seconds increment. There we go. And we are rated 1394. Playing against the 1300s. And we have the black pieces today. And we see a d4. That's a long time ago. Oh, the London system. How do we play against the London? I don't know. I think I'm going to mirror the London. Is that a good idea? Just to mirror it and then play c5 at some moments. Ah, sure, why not? The London is that's a solid opening. Yeah, that's a solid opening. That's not going to be an easy game at all. Let's see. It's it's completely the same. All right. Okay. So how do we do this? I think, well, I want to play c5. Is that queen move a thing? Well, I can meet him there, right? Yeah, I suppose. So let's go ahead. There is this check. Okay, he's not going for the check. Do I want to take that bishop or not? That's the question. I can also hop my knight in. That I can do. That is possible. And then keep my bishop. Or I just leave it there and just develop. And if he takes, I take back. I do have some nice control there over the e4 square. Can also drop my bishop back, maybe inviting him to take. But I think I hop in with the knight. Oh, he can do the same. Or do we take the bishop? I think we take the bishop. And then we develop the knight. Like so. This is maybe the next move. Yeah, and that's about it. I don't really have a game plan. Maybe expand here on the queen side at some moments. Just push the pawns. Try to create something. I mean, I can close it and then, I don't know, start creating some weaknesses there. But first, castling. Well, maybe that's a nice plan. Maybe it is a nice plan. And then have my rook, this rook on c8. Maybe that's an idea. I don't know. We will see. Okay, so he decides to take. Well, we take back. That's quite obvious. I mean, that's the whole idea. Okay. Well, I can slide the bishop back. I can also offer a queen trade. Do I need to worry about that knight? No, not really. I can just take the knight. Just offer a queen trade and take stakes. It's quite dry, this position, but it's all good. Of course, I pre-moved the recapture there. Okay, well, he doesn't want to take. Well, that's an interesting decision. Yeah, that's quite an interesting decision. I can push, forcing to make him a decision. And that pawn is hanging, so I think he has to take that. Takes. But this pawn is a little bit weak there. But is that a real problem though? I don't know. I don't know if I want to commit to this move. But if he doesn't want to take, I think he has to go back all the way here to protect that pawn. Which is fine, I think. And then what? I can hop in with the knight. Also scanning for tactics, like that's not going to work. Well, let's ask him here the question what he wants. Of course, takes. It's quite obvious. We pre-move that. And if the queen comes off the board, maybe I don't even want a castle anymore. But we will see. I mean, if the knight... Okay, so we take... Why is it... I thought I did a pre-move there, but apparently that didn't work out. Now I've got some nice scope for my knight. Ooh! But that's a free pawn, right? That's a free pawn. I will take that. Allowing that, I can also take with the bishop. Maybe he wants some tempos. But I can bring the bishop back. And if he keeps pushing, well, in that case, I actually like taking with the knight because I can hop in. Or go there, maybe that's even a better square. And on that move, I don't think it's a real problem. I can come back with the knight, offer some trades. Yeah. I think this is fine. and then go here. That's a nice place for my knight. I could have gone here, getting a tempo on the rook, but from there I don't have a lot of forward movement. So now what? Well, let's... do we want to centralize the rook? The knight goes here and my rook is here. Well, that looks good enough. Let's do that. Pressuring the pawn. This could be a move. Maybe I will push by. Not sure. I do have a beautiful knight, but it can easily be, how do you say that, captured. I think I will allow the capture, get my rook here and pressure the pawn. Yeah, I do like the position now. Okay. So he's defending the pawn, which is obviously a good move. And this would be a nice square for the knight. But that's tough to reach, because to come here, I have to come from here, here, or here, and all those squares are not available for me. So let's just forget that plan. I can hop my knight in, get more control over that square. It's not a bad idea. I can also just castle. I can also offer the bishop trade. But I think I will keep it for now. I think we do castle, even though we are sort of in an endgame. Because I want to use my other rook, this is, I think, the easiest way to get my rook involved. Now everything is defended except the bishop. The bishop is an undefended piece, so I have to be careful for that. And now he's going for the knight trades. Now I can definitely take and then put my rook there. Wait, so takes, well, this is forced. Of course I cannot bring my rook there. That's illegal. I can also go here, but nah, that's not what I want. Well, obviously I can take the knight. This is a backward pawn. That is not easy to... Well, I think we take and actually maybe offer the bishop trade, because he cannot push that pawn. That's the problem. And yeah, let's do that. Let's trade bishops. If he takes me, that would be awesome. That allows me to double the rooks and have a lot of pressure on the pawn. Okay, so he doesn't want to trade the bishops, which I understand. It's probably a wise decision. Now I can go here with the bishop, pressuring the pawn and also protecting the knights. And on that move, well, we just take. So let's do that. Let's pressure the pawn. And this move feels logical. Okay, so he's protecting the pawn. I can chase the bishop away, forcing it to make a decision. I can also try to double the rooks now. That's an idea, but on that move, I no longer can take the pawn. So here, that's a slight inconvenience. So in that case, maybe this is better. Here, and then I will just push the pawns and eventually take him. Can also reroute the knight to that beautiful square. Maybe that's a good plan. And if the knight decides to go there, I can just go here, x-raying the rook. Okay. And on that move, oh, no, not on that move. This move, I can just slide the rook. So that's not dangerous. And he decides to push. All right. All right. But I think that's a blunder, because I can do this. I didn't saw that, to be honest. I didn't saw that. But yeah, this is a free rook unless he protects. Oh, he decides to resign. I think it's a bit early to resign, but he's already down a pawn and now he's going to be down exchange. And after that sequence, I also take the pawn. So, yeah. Let's see the analysis. I think we made the right decisions. Now we are back in the 1400s again. Yeah, we played with 90.4 against 77.8. And actually, I like these sorts of games. I like the end games. I like that more than, the very tactical, chaotic, attacking middle games. This is more of my thing. Okay, so I took, that was the right decision. Yep, developing the knight. Yeah, I was quite happy to see that, actually. This was a funny move. Here, takes. Yeah, that was the free pawn. Yep. All right, it's not the best, but that's not worst. Yeah. Hopping the knight in right away. I was thinking about that move. It just pressures the pawn, which is good. And what's the follow-up? I mean, he can do all sorts of things. Computer says rook a2. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, rook here, maybe to double up at some point. H3, making loops, all that sorts of moves. And then my move will be probably king e7. Yeah, keep the king in the middle. Yeah, it absolutely makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. We're in the endgame. You want an active king. And this would be an awesome move. And that also activates my rook. The way I did it. Yeah, now my king is out of the game. So so the computer does. Okay, so it does like this, but I didn't like this for some reason. I just didn't. But where's the knight going? E5, knight E5. Yeah. Now I have this pawn there. Well, it's an anchor point maybe for this one. But now he's offering the knight trades. F6 is the move. And then takes and takes. And then what? Well, I'm still up a pawn. H4. And then do I play E5? Yeah, E5. Now the bishop has no more role in the game. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. There are some nice concepts in this game, actually. Okay, so I decided to take. That was not the right decision. This was good. That was good. Rerouting the knight was also good. Yep, and then the blunder. And then the resignation. And it's minus, yeah, minus 5.3, 5.4. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for the game. And enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope I will see you back tomorrow for a new game. Goodbye.